Hi guys, it's Kathleen, and this is my third cup of Earl Grey today. So as you can see, we're in a bit of a different background today. I'm literally just sitting on my desk and this is just the wall behind me. I'm just on the opposite side of my room. But today I'm doing a bit more of like, I don't know what this video is, guys, at all. Kind of a life update thing, but not really. Kind of just rambling and me just talking. I don't know if you guys mind these kinds of videos, but I'm just doing it today. I've had a really weird week and I didn't have time to film a lot, and I'm sorry there wasn't a video up yesterday, but I have had no time because it's just been a strange week. So that gives you an idea of how behind I am on pre-filming. But yeah, it's been a weird week, so that's why this video is probably going to be edited on like iMovie while I'm at work, and then it'll be going up later. So yeah, we'll just do that. And yeah, so I just want to chat with you guys for a minute if you don't mind. So I'm drinking this Earl Grey tea. It's really old. I just pulled this out of our cupboard and I think it's like a couple years old. So it tastes kind of weird, but like I love Earl Grey, so I'm just living with it. And I just spilled tea over myself, that's fine. But this is a coffee mug. Actually, it says coffee. And I'm drinking tea because I can. So I go back to school in a couple weeks and that's super weird. My schedule has just kind of rearranged all of a sudden and it's kind of freaking me out and I kind of don't know what I'm doing, and I'm really freaked out, especially the fact that I'm going to third year, which means I graduate the year after, which terrifies me. I don't know what I want to do with my life at this point, so I'm like super nervous. The past like couple months I just feel like I've been going through a constant existential crisis about what I want to do with my life. Let me know if you guys are in the same situation. I feel like I'm constantly in a state of flux. I don't really know what I am. I'm always in between and I don't really know where I'm going. So that's been a thing recently. So that's been fun. I literally have no clue what this video is. I'm so sorry that you guys have to listen to me ramble. But on the bright side, you know, I've been getting up early, been drinking a lot more tea, going for walks more, so I'm trying to just deal with things. Enough of that. You guys don't want to hear about this random life crap that makes no sense to you guys. The other thing that I quickly wanted to talk to you guys about is this book I read. This is Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. You've probably heard of this. I didn't want to do this in my August wrap-up because I feel like I have a lot of thoughts on this book and I don't want that video to go on too long. I know I film wrap-ups that are too long, like they're 14 minutes for like 6 books, so I need to stop doing that. But I wanted to share my thoughts on this anyway. So this is a story about a girl named Anna Oliphant, and her father sends her to go to Paris for a year in her senior year to live there and go to school there at the School of America in Paris. And there she meets this boy named St. Clair, who she quickly falls in love with, but he already has a girlfriend, and then her friend she meets in Paris also likes him. And she also has this boy back in like Atlanta? I think she's from Atlanta. Atlanta, because I keep thinking Atlantic. Atlanta. I can't say it. Oh my gosh, Atlanta? Atlanta. I can't say Atlanta. That's funny. Okay, so she meets this boy, and then she also has this boy in Atlanta that she still likes named Toph. And then, yeah, just drama goes down. She has to learn French. I don't like this book. I don't quite get the appeal of this book. I have friends who love it. This is my friend's copy and it's like one of her favorite books, and like we usually like a lot of the same things. We don't always, but we usually do. And my other friend who read it really enjoyed it as well. And then everyone else I've talked to loves this. John Green loves this book. I don't get it though. Like I don't get the appeal of this book at all. Anna Oliphant is not a very smart person. She goes to France and she doesn't speak any French. And first of all, I don't know if it's because I have a French mother, but I think there's kind of a thing in Canada where some people who only speak English treat French like a burden on themselves, and I think Anna kind of does that. She's like, oh, I have to learn French, oh, my life's so hard. And I'm like, you're in France, like get over it. I don't know. I know languages are difficult for some people and I get that. They're not easy for me, but I would, you know, make an effort. I don't know. Like she just talks about how hard French is all the time and I'm like, okay, you're in basic French. She also has this thing where she doesn't order food for a week because she's afraid of asking the cafeteria guy if he speaks English, even though she goes to like an English speaking school, which is very funny. And then she's surprised that there are cinemas in Paris. Anna is a film buff, apparently. She wants to be the nation's greatest female film critic. And she doesn't know that Paris is like the birthplace of film. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know that, but I don't claim to be a film buff. Like, I know nothing about film, and I admit that. I just don't think she's that great. She's really weird. Also, she always calls it the cinema, and I feel maybe it's a Canadian thing that we just say movie theaters, but I feel like everyone here would just say cinema if they were trying to be pretentious. And so I'm kind of like, is she just saying cinema to be kind of pretentious, or do people just actually say cinema? Like if someone's like, would you like to go to the movie theaters with me? You're like, no, actually, I'd like to go to the cinema. Is that just what people do? Or is it just like the term in Atlanta, I can't say it. Is that just the term and I'm just stupid? Because I feel like people only say cinema here if they're trying to be like over the top, you know, so that's a bit weird. She also has this moment where apparently she's Scottish. Oliphant obviously is a Scottish name. Her grandfather immigrated from Scotland, and I was like, oh man, I'm very similar. My grandmother immigrated straight from Scotland, came to Canada, and she has a turban bedspread. Now, I never had anything Scottish growing up, but this girl does. Her grandfather buys her this stuff. So she has a turban bedspread with her, and then she has like a pillowcase with her family's, what do you call it? Not a clan motto. Yeah, it's her clan's motto. And, which I also have. I have a clan motto, by the way. It's very exciting. I'm a Ferguson. I forget what ours is. It's something like stronger after tears, something like that. Anyway, so she has this clan motto, and it's like tout pour voir. I can't say it right. My French accent sucks. But anyway, she has this clan motto, and, St. Clair, who is the name of the boy, by the way, that like she's in love with and everyone's in love with in this book, he tells her that it's in French, and she's blown away by this fact. And this just, she says like, oh, I assumed it was in Latin or some other dead language. And I questioned that. Like I was sitting there and I was like, okay, so you had this thing on your pillowcase growing up. You didn't ever think to ask what it meant or like what languages it was in. I mean, what? Like that's just so silly to me. I think if I had a clan motto, like I do have a clan motto, I didn't know it for years, but I probably, if I had it on a pillowcase, I probably would have asked someone what it meant. So I thought that was weird. And then she has this bit where I'm just going to put up my hand for spoilers, and then when they're over, I will put my hand down. But towards the end, she kisses St. Clair while he still has a girlfriend, by the way. He breaks up with her like right after that, but still his girlfriend, so cheating. And, she kisses him, and then their friend Meredith, who is the girl who's in love with St. Clair as well, finds them and is like, how could you do this? And like runs away. And St. Clair runs after her, and Anna is like, how could you do this? You're so terrible. And I'm like, holy goodness. He is running after a friend that he knows is in love with him, and he's aware of that. And he wants to help her and comfort her because, like, he's done a terrible thing to her and made her feel sad. And, like, a good person would just do that. Oh, Anna, like, she's just, oh, she's so strange. She's so silly some days. So, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this book. If you are a huge fan of this book, I would like to know. I personally don't think the male lead, that's my cat, Nimoy just came in. She's named after Leonard Nimoy. My sister named her. Technically, she's my sister's cat, but she just lives with us. If you are a fan of this book, let me know. I personally don't think St. Clair is like that hunky. I'm not into him. I think he's like fine. If I met him, he'd probably be cute, but I wouldn't be like obsessed with the guy. Like I just don't think his personality is that great. I don't think that like the things he does in the book are that amazing. So I don't get it. I don't like the guy. But if you do, let me know. Like let me know how you feel with this book. Overall, this is like a 2.5-star read. This is not a review, by the way. This is just me like saying things I find weird about this book. It did get slightly better towards the end, and I think Anna grows up a tiny bit, but overall I just wasn't a fan of it. I don't think it's that great. I don't get the hype, but if you do like this book, like tell me why. I want to know. Because I can see it, like I get it. I think that Stephanie Perkins did a really good job of making like Paris a background in the book, and I'm considering reading the next one. Not because I liked this, but because I just want to see if it improves and if the romance is any better. Like I feel like I didn't like the characters in this one, but maybe I'd like them in the next one. I don't know. So I might give that a try. I don't know. I just don't love this book, guys. So tell me if you think I should read the next one, like if you think it's better than Anna and the French Kiss, because I would like to know. I would be interested in giving it a shot. I do like to give authors a second chance. So I want to give Stephanie Perkins another try. I don't think I want to read her upcoming book, which is like a horror book, but I would like to give this a shot. So yeah, let me know if you think I should do that. And then if you want just like a random update on some stuff I'm reading right now, I'm currently reading Always and Forever, Lara Jean by Jenny Han. I really like this so far. It's super cute. I don't think it has much of a plot, to be honest, but I'm okay with that. I really ship Lara Jean and Peter so much, so like I don't care if it has plot really. I'm just enjoying it a lot. I think it's really cute, so I really like it. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say about that. It's really, really good so far though. I like it and I hope I'm gonna enjoy the rest of it. So my tea is still hot and I'm feeling good. I have to go to work in like less than an hour, so this is obviously going well today, but I hope you guys enjoyed this rambly video. This is not the kind of content that's normally on my channel if you're new here. I just didn't feel like filming something structured today. I didn't have the mental energy to actually sit down and like plan something out or put a lot of thought into anything, so this is the video you're getting today. And I apologize for that, but I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. Give it a like if you did. Subscribe on your way out. And in the meantime, I will see you guys next time.